All right. Am I on? Okay. Uh, Passed out, just woke up from a nap, and I just realized a few things. I had a lot on my mind about Michael Jackson's memorial service today. I know that's the hot topic on everyone's mind, and I have a few thoughts and points on my opinion of what went on today in today's memorial or tribute or show of whatever it was supposed to be. And people are like, how dare you? Why are you trying to critique a memorial service for the King of Pop? Well, for the same reason why the family pretty much put it on blast like they did to put it on TV, and just to have all these people who no one really even really knew were connected that closely to Michael. They had some ties, but nothing really personal like you would have. For instance, I am in the business of mortuary, as you know the term to say it. I'm in the mortuary business. I'm not going to go into detail, just because to respect the people that I deal with, the families that I deal with, because it is a trying time. So I experience a lot of what is going on. I experience a lot of grieving families, crying families. I see death every day, and so usually at funerals, many that I have attended, many that I've worked at, I noticed that, many people, the closest of people, sometimes I realize, some people take death differently, and they they can't face it at all. So I understand some maybe close people, like Elizabeth Taylor, wouldn't talk as maybe. But usually the closest people do talk at a memorial service, and a lot of that was missing from Michael Jackson's. And of course, Elizabeth Taylor, not only did she not speak, she did not even attend, because she thought of it as kind of how I feel, as too much of a mainstream media type of event, and there was rumors going around, was Michael Jackson even in the casket? And that could be very true. We don't know. There could have been a private ceremony. But my personal opinion is the most touching moment, of course, was Michael Jackson's daughter. And I felt that to the heart, because like I said, I deal with families every day, and I've dealt with children. Just recently, I seen a little girl who could not leave her grandfather. It was very similar to what I seen, and of course, it's touching everybody, because that a lot of people are saying this is like the first time we actually got to see his kids, and I will say his son looks like him a lot, and for his daughter to do that, it was pretty cool, and well, not pretty cool, sorry, but it was touching. That's my way of saying, that was nice. Anyone born after 1970 would probably agree. Cool is like is nice. Whatever, we'll move on. That's gibberish. But MJ's memorial, like I said, was kind of too elaborate, too flashy. Just the way the media presents it, and it's funny and kind of a slap in the face to Michael, because the same media that so openly publicized his death and openly publicized this memorial service to telecast it live to millions upon millions around the world were the same media that persecuted him, that made him look bad. And anyone could say what they want, such as certain senators. I'm not even going to give him the glory of saying his name through my lips, scumbag. You're proven innocent until proven guilty in this court of laws, and Michael Jackson was acquitted. And deep down inside, I have felt, and I'll compare it to two comedians that I have seen recently. There's a Dave Chappelle, who has reserved judgment on Michael, and then there's the Cat Williams, who just blatantly said, fuck that. And we all know what he said. Anyone that is a Cat Williams fan or seen the Cat Williams, I wonder how he's feeling. What are his comments? If he was real about what he said, he would still say the same thing and not change. Of course, feeling sorry for the man. But if he changed his views and, said, oh, it's just comedy, then, like I said, it's all entertainment. We shouldn't take a lot of entertainers seriously. And Dave Chappelle even says that. So, but back to MJ, it's just this media publicized him and everyone criticizing him and everything. And I hate to say this, I'm a Michael Jackson fan, but I kind of thought Michael Jackson died a long time ago. The Michael Jackson that we all knew and loved. It's not. Don't take this wrong. It's just because the Michael Jackson that everyone knew and loved, the family that knows him personally, the Brooke Shields, the Elizabeth Taylors, the Quincy Jones, the Smokey Robinsons, they knew Michael in a way that not even his biggest fan would know him. Yeah, he opened up, but these were the people he went to open up to. His personal friends, you see him all on TV now, and you're like, Michael Jackson, people like that? The Michael, when I say, that the Michael that we all knew, the fans knew, because of the media, died a long time ago, because the media killed Michael Jackson. I'm not saying, like I said, the person that the Smokey Robinson, Elizabeth Taylors, Quincy Jones knew, he still lived on. Because regardless of what anybody does, personal friends and family, even a mass murderer, somewhere Charles Manson has someone that, well, maybe not Charles Manson, but, Scott Peterson, yeah, he's a scumbag, killed his wife, unborn child, but his mom and dad still love him. That's their son. Same thing, regardless of what anybody does, regardless if they are on top or they're struggling just to get into a straight to DVD movie, their family is gonna still love him. I'm not saying that about Michael Jackson. He went out and hit out, but the media did a lot to him. The media haggard the image that we knew of Michael Jackson, and that's what killed him. The child molestation accusations, even before that, the hyperbaric chambers, the why is he hanging around with a bunch of animals? Come on, if you had money, wouldn't you buy all that stuff? I would. I know I'd buy a zoo. Come on, even in Scarface, come on. Tony Montana had a white tiger, and no one said, hey, you're a weirdo because you have a white tiger, because he'd shoot their ass. But different sort of story. I'm not trying to get off the subject, but my point is that, he had the money to do what he wanted to. He even said he didn't have a childhood. He liked to hang around with a bunch of kids. Okay. To my final thoughts, though, on this whole memorial. Nice, though. Nice beginning with Mariah Carey. Even Usher had a little touching moment. But once again, people were confused. Like, what was this connection with Michael? Usher was a fan, the little boy from Britain Got Talent, who, my personal opinion, I know for a fact there's a better Michael Jackson singer out there, probably that age, but it's hard to get on a lot of these shows, and especially if you don't live in Britain. It was nice. It's all in good fun, but it was more media catered. I felt like the beginning of the memorial was more like the beginning of the Thanksgiving Day parade, or the beginning of the telecast for the playoffs of the Super Bowl. Just the way it was set up, the media always does. They have the status quo. It looks like the standard set for all events, regardless of what it's about. It's let's get the outdoor atmosphere and the crowd behind us, and I think it would have been cool to have it like an open ceremony. Any true fan of Michael Jackson come in and at least lay their hand on the coffin. It was like sacred. Everyone was like, oh my God, Usher touched. See Usher? Yeah, he touched the casket. We better go hug him and act like we're hugging him and tell him what the hell is his problem. Okay, Usher, come here. Let me give you a hug. Okay, Usher, what the hell is your problem? Why don't you touch the casket, man? We have some work for this, okay? Okay, now we're done. Applause, everybody. I welled up, though, I'll admit, with his daughter, because regardless, that's her dad, and she loves her dad. And to lose your father at that age is horrible and very, very tragic. And my condolences to Michael Jackson's children And hopefully, they will have, and in any common sense, I would believe they would have their own private ceremony where, even Elizabeth Taylor will attend, because it's something private. And Michael Jackson was a very private person, so I would believe Michael wouldn't probably want this. And if there was something like this, he would want the whole world to be able to attend, all the people that could, to attend his service. But that's my opinion, and I'm not going to knock someone's memorial service. I'm just going to give my opinion. Thank you for your time. Long live Michael. Hee hee. For many, many decades to come.